Alright, so presumably a fifth one's gonna happen somewhere between Shu's house and the city. Because that's the only trip left to go on? Where am I? Oh, go back that way. It's always a little surreal to play a game for the second time because the first time the game always feels fairly long. And the second time, even if there aren't any shortcuts or any bits that are made shorter in New Game Plus like this is, because a lot of times you're just playing the game a second time and it's not New Game Plus, so the game's literally the same. It's always a little disorienting how quickly you get through it the second time. You're like, what the hell am I here already? Whoa. Because you're just moving with more certainty, and you also just like, everything feels slower and more drawn out. Also when it's like, you discovering things the whole time and not knowing how much further you're going, whereas like it's kind of constantly in the back of your head that you are now this far out of how much of the game exists and so on. So you're kind of like, you get the reverse, which is that you're now startled all the time that you're, wow, I'm already here. I'm already this far in. So I checked the previous playthrough, and this note that came with the key last time was actually our prescription. It was him giving us the drug to help with our headaches, which and also diagnosing the drug as being the headaches as being tied to stress with our father. And there's the red capsules everywhere. So these are the capsules he was giving us, and these are bad for us. Like, we're right to not take the capsules that he specifically is making and giving for us. So that's the most toxic or worrying element about what's going on with their relationship, is that he's the source of the drugs, and it seems like they're not good for her, because the whole first ending we get that's very unsatisfying is just makes the drugs a horror thing. So it seems like the drugs are bad in this case. I don't think he knows that necessarily. Oh, this is not the door that gets opened by the key. But yeah, I was like, I don't remember this fucking letter. I gotta check. And yeah, it's very different. The letter that happens, because it's not even a letter. It's just the prescription and sort of his like thoughts about it. And yeah, I don't know what to make of the fact that these documents are changing and what that means for us.
Rinko!
Oh, whoa?
I know. But I'm not afraid. Okay. I may not see you here. You are with me. be the perfect person for you.
I still find this peculiar, that there are windows to the outside world here. What does that mean exactly? Specifically because I think we haven't seen daylight this whole time during these segments. There have seemingly been some outdoor segments and they were nighttime. And it's unclear if those are nighttime or if it's just areas that are completely enclosed in darkness. Okay, so we're already at this part. The crazy labyrinth level where we unlock the ability to see through walls at some point. So that door just opens. Okay, this is gonna be a combat gauntlet. Oh, I really hope that was gonna be a double hit. That'd been great. Stun. Did I get both of them at once? Yep.
I'm grateful.
Oops.
For this arm I've been given.
Okay, so I don't remember... Tutorials. Bestial form. Devastating attack. Fox arm. Soul siphon, focus attack, awaken. Haven't done that at all so far. Special attack. Incredible strength. So do I not have the ability to open these doors yet? Examining objects. That's the other wing. Ah, left trigger. Brooch. A very old but valuable piece of jewelry decorated by with a delicate fox. With the brooch, you are now able to open doors and boxes bearing the same design. Do I have a brooch on me? So is that why I can open those weird things? Okay. So yeah, I remember I had to get the door ability to get through this part. I didn't have my arm sewn off, cut off yet. I had to get my arm cut off over the course of playing this level. Now I can immediately open all those doors because I have the arm, and I already have the vision thing, so both Metroidvania things are moot, and I can just clear this whole map right now. Family Physician's Log. February 16th. It's a miracle. How could this be? The two daughters' symptoms have improved dramatically. February 18th. Both patients have made a full recovery. I do not understand it one bit. Could this be a phenomenon that cannot be explained through scientific means? There exists no record in any literature of a disease or toxin that could lead to such a cruel illness. Such a dramatic recovery as the two daughters experienced has likewise never been documented. Now the housemaids are whispering about a supposed curse, yet I can no longer chide them and insist science can prove all. Nope. Another big loot. Oh my god. Okay, now I do have a lot of them. Actually, I might be back at 2 again. So I can farm, I can go through this whole place picking up all the resources in it, but it's gonna be really disorienting to explore because there's no boundaries holding me in. It's gonna be a little wild being able to open every single barrier and wall. This was the beginning, right? And more towards the back corner. This goes up somewhere. I feel like I should go to the thing first. Do I lose sanity for this? I don't think I do. I think I lose max. I don't think it drains my sanity, but I don't think I lose max sanity. Before I go on some of the longer excursions, I think I should find the shrine in the middle. Get rid of some of this expensive stuff. Over 2,000. Another sanity? Trying to find the limit. Okay, the 2,000 is the last one. So you can get a lot of upgrades in a row. I want to make a new save again. I feel like even the doors with seals I couldn't open originally and had to gain the ability to do that, right? What? Like, didn't count or something? Then he got stuck on the wall anyway. That was a bit weird. Usually when I hit with the... I've never hit with the first part of the attack, but then missed with the second part of the attack. Since I can see through the walls, I might be able to just leave and win right now. But I think this place is full of, like, notes and things that weren't here the first time. This. Okay. I think this was it, right? I found this place and it was a dead end. Yeah, I think you get the ability to see through doors. And then you get the ability to open the red doors. I think the red doors are the last thing you get to open. Because I think the one that additional save point, I think it's like right outside of a boss fight that you do towards the end, or at the end. Yeah, this place isn't populated with enemies right now. Not much, at least. I will say that I think my sanity is currently upgraded to be 2 levels higher than my other meters, and it's barely any further along. So they're pretty small upgrades, I think. I'm also not very confident about my declarations about where the end of this level is. Because like, this could be leading to the boss fight. This totally leads to one of the, like, the ritual, doesn't it?
It's so majestic, this place.
Which does give us a reward for finding it. Yeah, I think this is where we got where we did the arm ritual. It's so weird being back here, but having the level not really serve its original purpose. Like you get to these rooms and nothing happens in them. Because you don't actually need to go there. You can presumably just go straight to the end goal. That certainly makes these parts of the game less tedious and time-consuming to replay. It does make them really weird levels to revisit at all, though. Given how little story stuff seems to change, I'd almost be willing to just skip these entirely. But since I'm here, I'm like, yeah, let's look around for little upgrades and things. Be a little responsible. This is weird. This is just weird to play through. Not much else to say about it. I'm just like, it's so weird to come here when you already have everything. Like, none of these doors mean anything. It's just a bunch of completely nonsensical temporary progress blocks. The seal shall mark thee as our own, proof of thine own sacrifice of body and spirit. Be thou awake or hidden in sweet slumber, joyous shalt thou be to serve. Even when flesh has rotted away and bone turned to dust, so thou shalt serve. What I'm wondering right now is whether or not the game shipped like this, or whether or not the update that was a quality of life thing might have changed this part to be faster by just changing it so that that happens so early. It's definitely surreal to be playing it like this. I'm just not sure how to interpret it. Because it's possible, in response to criticism, that the update that made various... Because like they made it so that various encounters are now... It's possible to run past, which I assume were the titty monster in her many repeats. And then I think a lot of it was also directed towards these segments, the Fox segments. And then they made one part of the game completely skippable. Hi. Please die. He weirdly wasn't reacting. I'm always a little surprised when I find bandages in here, because I always kind of think that these parts are going to be something else. Can't tell the play order of this place at all now. Just 100% cannot tell what order these environments even normally happened in. Extremely disorienting. Huh. This is like the back end of one of the other rituals. So yeah, one of them cut my arm off. One of them cut my face off and then replaced it with the mask. And I think the brand was also a different one. I think the brand is the one that allows me to open those doors. It seems like the enemy count is also reduced. Because yeah, they're easy kills, but there also just aren't a lot of them. But damn if this isn't a chance to upgrade some of these stats, huh? Did I just cap out again? Okay, now I'm caught up again, and I've run out of EMA. At least now my supply of EMA makes slightly more sense, because I can in fact get the faith to to redeem them all. I'm trying to genuinely wonder if I could ever get caught up again. In part, I suppose, because I already used the Omamori upgrade. Sorry if this is just a waste of time. I'm hoping to keep an eye out for what might be like bits of story. They at least did account for you checking these places out, because each of the ritual spots also comes with a little piece of upgrade at least. Oh, this was a big ol' fight at the time. Oh, does that go all the way through to the other shrine I was talking about earlier? It does, doesn't it? So at the end of this hallway is just that shrine. Yeah, there's nothing really here besides that. So yeah, I thought that was for something else. Man, don't make me kill you, it'll be so easy. It's gotta be so weird to watch this, then go back and watch my original playthrough of this level, and piece together how it originally went. Oh, he really follows you. But how do you leave? The way you came? Well, he was doing no damage to me, too. Kind of makes me wonder if this place teleported you or not after that one. Or maybe you came out here and then you could now open this door finally. It's kind of a weird little bit of like gaming archaeology trying to piece together how this place worked originally. I'm not sure if I can even accurately tell you what order the three powers happened in. I think this was like I imagine I was here for like 2 hours or something the first time. I think this was like a full-on gauntlet. Whereas next time I come here, I think I can just confidently just kind of power through and just skip it. If I remember which way I was supposed to go for the main objective, which might just be that one illusion door at the end of the hallway. I think I opened every single door. Many of them needlessly. But it is just a weird little labyrinth. Like, these rooms mostly just serve no purpose. It's like a freaking Winchester mansion. Yeah, the guys that attack you from the ceiling were in here. There's definitely way fewer enemies. And I wonder how much of that was them making it chill out in general, and maybe all playthroughs are more chill, because it was such an enemy gauntlet and they wanted to tamp down on that, or if the New Game Plus thing is like, okay, let's relax. You've done it before.
Are breathtaking. Hinako.
Okay, it's time for the Rinko fight. I'm pretty strong already, so it's gonna probably feel pretty out of hand, out of control to go into shapeshift form and just beat the shit out of her.
Let us proceed.
Yes.
Behold, the others are celebrating us.
They're so upsetting. And then, yeah, you can see the one 2 ahead of me is my sister. You can see her from all the way back here, and you see, like, that's not the same mask.
I wish you all the best in your new life.
Did she say anything last time?
Today is such a happy, perfect day. So happy.
Rinko?
Because today, Hinako will die and be gone for life!
Rinko! I'll die. I'll be gone for good. Just like you want me to. I swear. So forget all about me. Just live and be happy!
How long for you? I will scour every last trace of your name from my memory and the world! I want you gone!
My name is Shimizu Hinako!
It's a good thing she calls them Sakuko and Rinko, otherwise I would never figure out who they are. Oh, she transformed already. I was trying to transform into it. Damn it. God damn it. I was like, okay, the moment the fight starts, I'm going to transform and beat the shit out of her. It starts pre-transformed, so I just turned it off. God damn it.
With every fiber of my being!
I never wanted this. I never wanted to see you like this, Rinko.
I was such an idiot! You had me fooled the whole time!
I didn't fool you about anything!
Why can't I transform? Like, I can't get the buttons to work. Come on. There we go? Okay.
I'm grateful. Sorry I've been
God! Was that the jump attack?
Stay away from
My focus attack.
With the curse on you, you'll never know happiness.
Whether or not you're happy is up to you!
None of these attacks are even close to hitting me. Oh, there we go. I was like, she's almost like stopped interacting with me as a combatant. There's the counter I can do after a dodge.
You want to be happy? Work for it. Change your fate. This path.
She's really tanky compared to the other fight. That's wild. I was kind of playing dumb because I kept expecting her to die any second then.
See you like this, Rinko. But I'm very happy that in the end, we finally got to tell each other how we truly feel. And now, the name Shimizu Hinako means nothing to you. I hope you find peace, Rinko.
Not completely accurate to the tone of the scene.
What's wrong? You are Hinako, of course!
Am I?
You are Hinako!
Yes. I am Shimizu Hinako. Or not. I am Hinako.
Exactly. You are my Hinako.
Mom?
Please come home. Dinner's ready for you.
Hinako, are you ready? Will you kill, or will you be killed?
Uncle?
Choose death, Hinako.
Why? Does everyone do this? Is everyone a killer? Did you kill too?
Of course. I killed everyone. Father, mother, even you, my precious little sister. I killed my friends as well. Every one of them.
I don't want to die.
You know how dreadful it sounds to hear you say that today, don't you?
Of course.
I've already told you countless times. This will be the last time I repeat myself. You must decide your future. Today, however, such a decision will come at a great price. Though that cost is only if you survive. If you calmly accept your demise, you won't have to pay the price. Your sister only wants for you to be happy.
Junko! Rinko.
Okay. It's getting harder to follow. Okay, so she said that she killed us. That was definitely not dialogue from the original version. That definitely is new for this playthrough.
It's like you said, Junko. I'm running out of time. Hang on, you two. I'm coming for you.
So she, okay, we're past the point of, yeah, we're past the, was previously a barrier. So she seems to be commenting on the whole purification process. First of all, I want to comment on, like, with the previous thing, it's interesting that her having us constantly reassuring ourselves of what our name is in the Fox wedding, because it could go either way, where it could be almost interpreted as, like, it could be interpreted as, let's see, let's save. Maybe head back over there. It's over here. It could be interpreted as us going through the purification process and having to try to hold on to our name and try not to lose it. And that's why we're struggling so much, is that there's so much is being taken from us in the purification process that we could lose ourselves in the process. Alternatively, it could be that he's sort of creating his own Hinako and reassuring her that she is in fact Hinako, but she might not be Hinako. I don't know. I'm not totally sure what to make of it when the other Hinako shows up and kills us and stuff like that. I'm also not sure what violence means in this setting a little bit. Because, like, apparently our sister went through a version of all that, and she killed her entire family and us. So then what does death mean in this setting? If everybody's obviously still here? Unless this is also like a purgatory of sense, like, are people dying and being reborn and dying again and not remembering it or something? Or maybe even remembering it? Or are these all just like semi-meaningless copies of people? Can I reach that? Like, are the people that are dying old leagues like just sort of like illusions of people? Because I don't know what it means that everybody's killing our parents. Like, we do fight and kill our parents later as a boss fight, but also the Fox me also kills my parents right in front of me, but also my sister says she killed our parents. That's 3 times that they die.
Are you sure you're okay with this, partner? Is this really what you want? You're clearly not thinking straight right now.
On some level, I'm like, maybe I'm just being dense, but I'm like, it feels like it's really hard to get a straight answer out of any of this. Let's see. So I wonder if this will be one of the fights that's now optional. Oh, research journal photo number 5. There we go. And there was 5 elements, right? So that should be the last one. Regarding the legend of the sacred sword, in the Edo period, lightning struck the divine tree, leading people to believe that its spiritual power was lost. They then turned to worship the next oldest object, the Inari statues. Thus, the people of Ebisugaoka began worshipping Inari-sama. However, the sacred sword predates even the Inari faith. If the oldest object was to become the next object of worship, then it should have been the sacred sword. In other words, if the sacred sword is discovered, it will, without a doubt, undermine the very foundation of local beliefs. Oh. So it's almost sacrilegious, although they seem to change beliefs so frequently that maybe they're just chill with it. They're like, well, I guess this is what we believe in now. Okay, so yeah, this boss fight's here, but I can just kind of go down this road. So I think she can't really stop me. Might be something here. Let's check. Replacement crowbar. So they were kind of polite to us and let us through. Okay, there's definitely, like, every time that enemy shows up, there was a titty barrier in the way that wouldn't let you go anywhere. A letter to Kumiko. He's really done it this time. That husband of mine is always quick to brandish the knife around when he loses his temper. But this time he went too far. He threw it at Hinako. Did he even stop for a second to think what might happen if he mangled her face before she got married? I don't know what's going through his head that sometimes. Sorry, Kumiko. I know I'm always complaining to you. You have a husband that throws knives at people. It's worth complaining about, but also I don't like that you reduced the harm to Hinako to, oh no, what if someone hurt, what if her face was damaged? Then she might not make a good wife. Even though she'd presumably still be a good wife because she's the same person, but with a scar. So it's like really just like an entire system of marriage that until very recently across many countries treated women like cattle. Oh, that's a good horse you got there. I'll trade it for this. It's like, what the fuck? That's a human being. And half the population. What are we doing? Ah! What happened to solidarity? Chocolate! My inventory is such nonsense. Admittedly, the inventory basically makes even less sense now that the fights are more optional. I don't know if the rebalance will necessarily make sense. I'm not going to replay New Game to find out on hard and so on. Clinical trial. It has now been 2 weeks since I began taking Kakura Makakura. I've observed no significant physical changes. If anything, I've been falling asleep and waking with ease. I have lucid dreams on average of once every 2 days. When I do, I feel neither passage of time nor exhaustion, which allows me to become lost in thought. However, today I was met with startling results. In my dream, there was another version of myself who spoke to me. The other one... The character etched into the stone base is indecipherable. Oh, we found it. There's a knife somewhere, I guess? As a callback to our knife issues, I guess? So it's explicitly calling out that if you take this drug, you'll encounter a copy of yourself that talks to you, which is pretty explicit, as all things considered. So we're just kind of spelling out at this point that that's the relationship and why she experiences that. Can I open that? Nope. Oh, they made an annoying aura. Okay. But if them doing that causes it to happen, if the drug causes those visions, then why is the game playing out like the same way while I'm not taking the drug? Obviously, it's already in her system regardless. Like, obviously we know that shit is already in her system otherwise, but it feels weird that the game's not changing more significantly on some level. I've heard this water specifically is for washing and cleaning old dirty things. Unlike other water. There's so many cleansing rituals and cultures though. In part because cleansing was such a bigger deal at one point because it was harder to clean things. And rituals that sort of teach you to clean things were more significant. I don't know where this tree is supposed to be. It has a knife in it. This is maybe where you take the sword when you're done? Either here or maybe back to that tree. Yeah, just don't need these bandages. Oh god. I hit them both. Is it making sad dog noises at me? I should have just drank that ramen. Don't think I want to go further. That feels like it's too far. Ah. They've probably gone past where the knife is. They're usually near the statue. I have to go back through this thing. Oh, he's so annoying. Oh, you punk. Damn, she's durable, apparently. Come on, just die. Just die. How much health do you have? Oh, my stamina. Oh, there it is. Dad's old kitchen knife. Father's old tuna filleting knife. It's now completely rusty and useless.
Father's knife.
Okay, so that seems telegraphed. So maybe as a puzzle, I'm supposed to come over here and purify it first? Why is it all the way out here? I mean, for the puzzle is the answer. I don't do that? That just seems like an obviously telegraphed thing for me to do, right? Okay, so I guess I just go back to the statue. Yeah, you just offer it. This should do. That'll do, pig. What's that sound?
Come to us. Come to the divine.
Come to the divine tree? Why did I say come to the divine tree again? Weird.
Tree. What was I? Divine tree. What is this all about?
God, where do I put all these? I probably shouldn't even bother picking up a toolkit if I keep not using them. Oh, there was like a little back staircase that went back behind this, back of this. They keep guarding these choke points. It's kind of rude. Uh-oh. That seems like a problem for me. Okay, so my goal is to go back to the divine tree. And they're sending angry boys. Although he didn't really attack me. That was your one chance, bro. They have axes and stuff in them, or sickles? Like somebody's been taking out all these guys. So it's weird that I never got to use that one other shrine. That's the one where I was sure the sword would come from or something. Maybe you still purify it there? I should be fine to save in the same slot still. I want to make a new save after I get the sword. I don't have a sword yet, let alone a way to purify it. Because in all the available endings, I can have a sword. It's just a matter of whether or not I purify it. Sacred Sword. The ancient sword that harbors a malevolent energy deep within its steel. Even if the blade chips, the mysterious power that resides in it will restore the weapon to its whole and unblemished state. While it is sheathed, the Sacred Sword will recover durability when you attack enemies using other weapons. While you cannot use the Sacred Sword to focus attack, your gauge will remain untouched if you attack while focusing. However, if you are attacked while in this state, you'll automatically block the attack and be forced out of focus. So it can't focus attack, but it'll block defensively while you're in focus. You can perform a counter while wielding the Sacred Sword using right trigger so long as the counter is possible, even if you're already in the middle of an attack. Oh, you can animation cancel into a counter. That's pretty powerful. It's weird that you specifically can't focus. Oh, it's a 4th slot. There's a black smoke coming out of it, though. I guess that's maybe why you need to purify it. That is just a whole-ass katana. Must be heavy. She's struggling with it. Or she almost looks like she's not swinging it. I don't know, something's weird with her movements. It could just be that it's heavy. Although she is two-handing it and stuff. But it could also be that, like, she... with some of those actions, it almost feels like she's just kind of reacting to what's happening, as opposed to being proactive. Almost like it's moving on its own or something. Don't know. Well. Good news, I have the sacred sword. Let's maybe don't need a new save yet. So now, if I save again, I'm gonna want to make a new save and try to branch them into a corrupted and purified playthrough. Because that'll save me a lot of time. How much? At least all the time so far that I've put it in. I won't have to do again for a second playthrough. So that'll be nice. That's pretty good. Especially since some unspecified amount of time will be skippable soon. At some point in what's left of the game. We're getting pretty far along, but at some point I'm supposed to get the ability to skip like some chunk of combat. And that'll be nice too. And we'll see if 2 more endings provide any more answers.